Hey, Cross Church. My name is Wesley, and I'm going to be leading this week's devotional. Hope this all helps you out. Just to be honest, I'm talking as much to myself today as I am to you all. So the Bible that I have has a portion of it. It's called "What Does the Bible Say About?" and it has these different topics and subjects. And I stumbled across one that's really helping me through a challenging time. So I'll read this for you, and then I'll give you a little bit of a context as to why I chose to speak about this today. So again, the study Bible that I have has a portion that says, "What does the Bible say about?" This particular one is the future. And it says that God knows it and he controls it. And then it references a scripture in the book of Psalm, chapter 31:15, where David says, "My times are in your hands." Basically saying, my future, Lord, is in your hands. And the reason why I'm speaking to that today is that the company that I work for just recently went into an agreement to be purchased out by our competitor, our biggest competitor. And because of this merger and acquisition, it leaves my future as well as all the other employees of this company kind of up in the air. And it's really scary. I don't like that uncertainty. I don't like that that sense of not knowing what's going to happen in the future. Prior to this announcement, I'd kind of in my head kind of cleared out or made a path of like, hey, this is kind of like what my future within this company could look like, right? I could do this, I could go here, I could have this role, I could have that role. And now all of that is kind of blown up because of this merger and acquisition by our competitor. Because at the moment, I don't know if my role is even going to exist. If it does, what is it? How much different is it than I'm currently doing? Am I going to have a new manager? Am I going to have new coworkers? Am I going to be, relocated to a different part of the city? And so I don't like that. But it just, that little snippet in my Bible of like, God knows the future and he controls it. It's helping me to understand, like, even if we had not gotten bought out and I wanted to think that I had the future planned out and it was going to go this way or that way, I really don't. God does. And so I think a lot of us want to know what the future looks like, and unfortunately we just don't. It doesn't matter what our circumstances are, whether it's work related or relationships or health. So many different things about, like, gosh, if we just knew what the future looked like. But I say all that to just say, just like David said, my future, Lord, it's in your hands. And so I've really just had to take a step back and just look at things in a perspective and through a lens of just saying, Lord, I'm uncertain about what's going to happen. I don't like it. It's scary. It makes me anxious. It makes me nervous. But I'm gonna trust you with this. I'm gonna believe that you are going to carve out a path that is going to be maybe not what I want, maybe not where, maybe not meet my expectations, but it's going to give me what I need. It may be with this new company. It may be that God's going to shut that door and he's going to open up a new door to a different opportunity somewhere else. But just being able to take a step back and just say, Lord, I trust you with whatever happens. I trust you with today. I trust you with tomorrow. I trust you with 6 months down the road. And I trust that you're going to continue to remain faithful. And because you know what the future holds, you control it. I am your son. I love you. You love me in return. And therefore, you're going to take care of me so I can continue to take care of those that I love. And that's just so comforting to me, that regardless of how I feel or what I want to have control of, that I can just, through prayer and through time in the Word, I can just turn that over to God and say, God, even though it's hard for me, I'm giving you this. I'm turning this over to you, and I'm going to trust you with it. And so I hope that this helps you out. I hope that it brings you some peace about maybe some things that you're struggling with about the future. Just know that we're a church family. Part of our role as a belonging to the Cross Church is to help each other out. So if you're struggling with something about the future, and you just you want to talk it out, Lord, if you want to talk it out, just reach out to somebody within the church, have a conversation, and allow the Lord to help you work through that in that way. And then, as always, stay plugged into the Word, stay plugged into prayer, and stay plugged in to the church through the different things that we have the blessing of doing each and every week. And again, I thank you, I love you, and I hope you have a great week. God bless.